Hey everybody, Brandon here from Create Commander. Thanks so much for tuning back in. On today's episode, we have a Azorius Voltron aggro build that is built off of a couple of uncommon partners from Commander Legends. So, without much delay, let's head on into the deck tech. The partner pair that we're going to go over today is Ardenn and the Ghost of Ramirez DePietro. Ardenn Intrepid Archaeologist is a 2 and a white for a 2/2. This one commonly has been partnered with Rograk and a couple of other Voltron-y style commanders. This one I really wanted to kind of throw a spin on it and throw blue in there just for means of card draw. This is going to be an extremely budget deck. At the time of recording, this deck's going to come in under 20 bucks, so this is kind of an alternative to a pre-con or something like that at this point. However, obviously this can be easily upgraded as you go along with better draw, mana rocks, etc. in this kind of build. Having $3-4 for a soul ring, for example, is kind of tough to squeeze in there, but we'll see what we've got. So first up, we have Ardenn Intrepid Archaeologist. At the beginning of your combat on your turn, you may attach any number of auras and equipment you control to a target permanent or player. Obviously it has partner. Then we also have the Ghost of Ramirez DePietro, 2 and a blue for a 2/3. This is a spirit pirate. Ghost of Ramirez DePietro can't be blocked by creatures with toughness of 3 or greater, and whenever the ghost, I'm just going to call him the ghost, deals combat damage to a player, choose up to one target card in a graveyard that was discarded or put there from a library this turn and put that card into its owner's hand. So it has a little bit of recursion on it. I like having some sort of ability other than just being a commander most of the time when I'm building a deck. So the ability to recur stuff and the fact that it can't be blocked by stuff with toughness 3 or greater is pretty awesome. So let's go through the core 30 of the deck real quick. I call it core 30. It's just the core of the deck: card draw, ramp, and removal packages. And then we'll kind of talk about some of the ways that we're going to protect the ghost and Voltron in for victory. Here we are in the card draw section, and first up we have Opt, then Anticipate, Deliberate is from Zendikar Rising, Impulse, Radical Idea. I love the jumpstart kind of mechanic on this one. It's pretty awesome. We'll see it in just a second again here later. Shimmer of Possibility, Azorius Cluestone, and Azorius Locket can both be sacrificed to draw cards. Frantic Search is my favorite draw spell in this deck, probably just because you draw 2, discard 2, and then you untap 3 lands. You basically get to loot for free. So, fun times. Then you have Selendi Vision, another one from Zendikar Rising. This is actually one of the modal flip lands, where it has the land on the back, obviously, that would enter tapped, but you can also look at the top 6 of your library, and you reveal an instant or sorcery from among them, put that into your hand, and put the rest on the bottom of your library in any random order. So being able to dig 6 deep for an instant or sorcery, maybe another card draw spell, who knows, it's pretty awesome. Next you have Supreme Will, which is a counter or a draw spell. Lovely, right? Finally, we have another jumpstart card with Chemist's Insight, instant speed, draw 2, jumpstart, you just do it again. Next, we've moved to the ramp package, and the ramp package is going to be somewhat based around the Voltron ability and somewhat based around just some good old-fashioned artifact stuff. So first up, we have Prying Blade, which is, a way to pump the ghost and also a way to create some treasures. Gold Mirror is, a mana dork for white. Gold Vein Pick also makes treasure tokens and pumps up the ghost a little bit. Marble Diamond, Prismatic Lens, Silver Mirror, and Sky Diamond are all 2-drop, either mana dorks or mana rocks. Then we have the Azorius Cluestone and Azorius Locket that I mentioned a moment ago. And finally, to round it out, we do have Manalith, This is just one of the ones that I could fit in here under a budget to make it under 20 bucks. So easily one of the first ones that you can remove if you were to ever upgrade this package. You can definitely take this out, slap a soul ring in, and it's going to just be better for you. Let's move to the removal section. So here we have a couple of bounce spells and counters, and then a few hard removals. We have Stern Dismissal, Unsummon, Blink of an Eye, Disdainful Stroke as a counter spell. Disenchant removes an artifact or an enchantment. Frogify just turns people's commanders into frogs and stuff. Same with Kasmina's Transmutation. Then you have Mana Leak. Mystic Subdual has Flash, which is pretty awesome. Negate, Reprobation, Abolish. I always like the opportunity to have a free spell. Supreme Will. Aetherize is a pseudo board wipe, kind of ish, maybe, just against one attacking player. And then Aether Gale is another form of a board wipe for us where we can return 6 target non-land permanents to their owner's hands. So out of that one, the one that is kind of spicy that I did like, and it came in at amazingly only about 30 cents, was Abolish. You discard a plains card rather than pay Abolish's mana cost. You can discard a plains and you get to cast this for free, instant speed, and destroy target artifact or enchantment. In a budget deck like this, free spells are always pretty awesome. So we've gone over the core of the deck, and now we're going to talk about how this deck is planning on winning. And that is simply to just kind of take the Boros aggro kind of approach where we're attaching equipment and just slapping on blue stuff that's unblockable. So a couple of examples that we have here are like the 0 mana cost Bonesaw, the 1 mana cost mana value, Aqueous Form, it can't be blocked. Artful Dodge is another one, another 1 mana value. Bone Splitter, Darksteel Axe, these types of things where we can attach a bunch of things onto the ghost, unblockable, and just start swinging in for more and more damage. There's not a lot of creatures in this deck, so the idea is to hopefully get Ghost out as quick as possible, start chipping in, and then make him unblockable and start doing even more and more damage. So your main focus is to get the Ghost out just as fast as you can. And then after that, then you start chipping in. Well, that's it. That's a very, very simple deck. It's a Voltron deck for under 20 bucks, and it revolves around a basically Boros theme, but it's in Azorius, so there's counter spells. How does that work? Well, I hope you enjoy the deck tech. If you do, please make sure to like, share, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff. Check me out on Twitter and Instagram at CreateCommander. I thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate all the time that I get to spend with you all interacting in the comments section or on social media. So thanks again, and I'll see you on the next one.